Hello everyone, my name is Todd Bacon and I run offroading101.com where we focus on the novice. Here at offroading101.com, we're going to direct our resources to help you better understand the basics of going off-road or off-pavement. I know it can be quite intimidating when you have your new full-size off-highway vehicle, or OHV as some people refer to it as, and you need to go figure out what you can do with it, but where do you start? It really is intimidating. Well, my site is going to be designed to help you understand just what your stock vehicle can do without any modifications. Are there any modifications that you should make to begin with? Yeah, in my opinion, there's only one upgrade that really needs to be done from the onset of your adventures. This upgrade should be taking the form of your knowledge. Why do I say that? That's an easy one to answer, in my opinion. Your vehicle is extremely capable right now, right off of the lot, and does not require any upgrades to go off pavement. You, as a new participant in the 4x4 community, are not fully versed as to what your vehicle is already capable of doing. This means that you need to get out and wheel your rig to understand what it is capable of. You need to understand the type of wheeling that you're interested in as well. Once you understand this, then you can build your rig to the specifications that you want and enjoy it and make it everything that you want it to be. Now, what type of rigs are there? There's a few basic ones that I can think of out there, and we'll kind of talk about them here in a little bit. But which rig should you build? Well, you need to build the one that everybody tells you need to build. Yeah, no. Unless they're making your payment on the vehicle, you build it the way you want. This is going to be an investment in time, parts, money, and depending on what kind of off-pavement you want to do, you got to figure this out. I've seen many times where somebody's gone out there and they've bought a vehicle, they've made modifications to it, and these modifications didn't even help them when they were off-road. They ended up having to replace them, and it cost them money because they had to sell what they had and then rebuy something new to help it. So how do you tell what kind of rig you want to build? Well, I kind of circle back to my original statement and say, you got to go wheel it. You got to go see what it can do. Well, since your rig is so capable right off the lot and your experience level is low, take a class, get with some experienced people, start your exploratory trips. Once you've gone a few times and you get your confidence level up, you'll start to understand what your vehicle can do, and you'll decide what kind of a path that you want to go down. So, how do I put this plainly? We're going to put it in a ladder. So, in other words, when you get, and I'm going to use Jeeps because that's my background, it's my forte, but it stands to reason with any 4x4 full size. So you buy your vehicle off the lot, and it's at this level. You are at this level because your knowledge isn't there. You got to understand exactly what it can do. So you go out and you start wheeling with a group of people that you can trust, and they'll take it off easy with you. And you'll start running through things. And you're like, okay, I can climb this. I can do this. I can go over these things. And your experience level will eventually get to this point, and it'll stop because you can't do something. You've already surpassed what the vehicle can do now. So you start looking at it, what do I need to do to get past this hump right here? And maybe it's bigger tires. Well, what's that do? Well, that takes your vehicle and moves it back up here. Now you have to go figure out what it can do. So you go wheel it, make sure you can get past your stuff, start trying new things, and eventually you're going to get to this point and you're going to start hitting the ceiling again. What do you do then? Well, you figure out why you're hitting the ceiling, and maybe you need a lift. What's that do? That brings your vehicle experience right up here, and now you're back down here again. You have to go out and wheel and start building up again and start getting your knowledge here until you hit to this plateau. And as you guys can see, this is an ever-repeating process until all of your money is properly spent. We'll leave it to that. But anyway, that's a repeating process or repeating cycle that's going to go on, and you need to go out and figure out what it is that you want to do, because some of the different rigs that you've got out there that you can have are just straight off the lot stock rigs, and you're going to go do trail riding, and most of that stuff is not going to require anything out of two-wheel drive. You don't need to do any modifications. Maybe you want to go mudding. Well, generally that's going to be different tires, a different kind of lift, maybe more horsepower, so you might want to take a look at changing your engine out. It's a whole lot of fun, but it's a whole lot of mess. Now maybe you want to do rock crawling. Well, you've got buggies out there where the people will take and build cages all around their vehicle, and they're going to put large tires on, and they're going to take them out, and they're going to go wheel them. They're going to flip them right back over, get in them, and go again. Then you have kind of your medium build rig, which is what you see generally on the road. These things look awesome. Everybody has their own personality built into the Jeep. You can add yours as well. But understand what it is that you want to do, because you'll have to build your rig to suit what you're trying to do. At offroading101.com, that is our goal, to educate you so that you understand what modifications that you can make to your vehicle to make it your own. Welcome to the off-roading 4x4 community, and I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Have a fantastic day. Cheers.